Survival Saturday with Johnny Tiger on April 27, 2024. Actually, is it 27? 28. I don't know. You guys tell me. I had a long day, even though it's a Saturday. I've been working on art-related project all day long. Like I said to a friend, this art stuff is making me a bit senile sometimes. Um, so anyway, whatever the date it is, that interesting looking starting move, that looked like something right out of a Tekken video game. It's a legit martial art move, and we're going to look at that today. What you just saw me comboing into the last three moves of that combo, well, it's what's called, well, it's, the last one is an elbow, obviously. The two moves before that, it's actually called the Russian stomp kick. What is the Russian stomp kick? It's a move out of Systema and the Russian combat symbol, and a lot of the time it is taught in Krav Maga, of course. It is a front stomp kick to the body and then stomp down to the leg or ankle or foot. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that is what we're looking at. On screen, on the screen, it probably look like I'm just putting my foot down. But when I put that foot down, I'm transferring a good amount of my body weight onto that foot. So if that connect with a toe or ankle, it will hurt a lot. To do the Russian stomp kick, we have to sort of forget about a lot of stuff we learned about kicking, which is the primarily when we kick, we're always taught to kick and retract. Kick and retract. You always bring your leg back. Right after you kick and retract. If you start with the back leg behind you, you kick and you're taught to put that leg right back where it started. That is your basic kicking etiquette. With a Russian stomp kick, however, after you kick, rather than retracting, you just pull back slightly and stomp down on that foot. So you do not pull it back. You kick and follow that foot down. Just add some body weight to it. It's a really useful kick, especially in a street fighting scenario where you're wearing shoes, and especially if you're wearing military boots, which is where this move is originated from. It's a military martial art. When you have military boots on, when you stomp, it's going to hurt a lot more, right? When you do this in a dojo with your bare foot, it doesn't work quite as good, right? Because you got barefoot, the other person got barefoot, you step down, most likely you're going to get scratched by their toenail. And stepping on foot is not good. It's not nice in the dojo anyway. So this is why you don't see this move used a lot in sparring or stuff like that. But in the real application, kick and stomp work really, really well. One thing you do have to watch out is where you put your foot down. When you stomp down like that, let's say you stomp down on the person's foot, you're not going to have a very good footing. So if you are not careful, you can stomp down and then end up losing your balance like that, right? That's not good. It's embarrassing. So practice this. When you have, what I like to do is if I have a punching bag, uh, put a big truck tire, car tire at the bottom of the bag. So you kick the bag and stomp the tire, right? Kick the bag and stomp the tire, okay? Make sure it's a nice synchronized movement. It's not kick, stomp, okay? You don't stop in between. There's no gap, okay? It's not a kick and then stomp, okay? You don't put your foot down and then you stomp. It's a kick, stomp, kick, stomp, right? Kick, stomp, right? Like that. Now, other than being kind of cheap, that you can stomp on someone's ankle or toe, why is this a good move? Because this move can open up to all kind of vicious close quarter attacks. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of options because this part you shouldn't try to memorize it. This part you should just play around and come up with your own flavor. This is why movement like the Russian stomp kick is good because you can make it your own, whatever you want to do afterward, right? For me, example, you guys saw this. When I do a Russian stomp kick on someone, I almost always jump in with a straight elbow to the body, right? Because it's fast and hard, right? And it can get under the guard. Some people, they like to do something else. They do a kick and stomp and then go immediately down for either a waist grab or a leg grab for a takedown. That worked really, really good too. Or if you just want to be very direct, you do a kick and a stomp and punch them right in the groin. Okay, that's really quick too. Kick, stomp, punch. Right? Like I said, military martial art. There's no rule. It's not supposed to be nice. So that's our short, quick look at this interesting, in some ways very basic, and yet very, very useful, counterling kind of kick, the Russian stomp kick. Have fun practicing. Again, this works a lot better if you wear shoes. Okay, so put shoes on, otherwise you might damage your toes uh, and damage your foot, right? Tomorrow, I got drafted to go to a church concert, so I'm not sure if I'll be here for Soul Search Sunday. I'll do my best, but if I'm not, I'll see you guys Monday.